Support for Short Stops is presented by the Caylum Trading Institute. Check out our website at www.cayluminstitute.com. On today's episode,
ang programang ito ay rated SPG. Striktong patnubay at gabay ng magulang ang kailangan. Maaaring may masiselang tema, lengguwahe, karahasan, horror na hindi angkop sa mga bata.
call it what you want, a game, an experiment, a gamble. But stock trading in the global financial markets to us is a business. Every day you're surrounded by the noise. Buy, sell, hold, buy more. And we're going to quiet it down and filter out the best trading strategies, tips, and stock picks. You want information on how to find your next bagger or home run? You'll find it right here on Short Stops.
Hi everyone, this is Tito Bry for Lucky episode number 8, and we're here today to focus on a very exciting topic that all of the stock experts on Facebook like to talk about.
Basura!
So, hindi ako Tito for nothing. 17 years na ako nagtitrade and the same term pa rin ang ginagamit until now. So, kasama ko ang mga millennial traders namin dito sa Citisecurities, 2 of our Caylum graduates. We have here Mr. JP Herman, the greatest trader of all time.
Hi fans!
And the very exciting Mr. RJ Jayoma.
What's up, guys?
Okay, before anything else, define muna natin kung ano ba ang mga basura stocks na tinatawag. At tama ba na tawagin natin silang basura? So let's discuss first some of the criteria that we use to consider that a stock is a basura. So for me, a stock can be considered a basura if it has no earnings or little to no earnings. How about you, RJ?
In terms of market capitalization, usually they're very small. So I'm looking at the value of less than 2 billion in a company. And this is regardless of the stock price. So even if it's, let's say, at 10 pesos, but the market capitalization is only 1 billion pesos, it could still be considered as a small cap or even a micro cap stock.
How about you, JP?
For me, these are the previously inactive stocks. For example, now in MRC, they are just trading 5 to 10 million value traded, and then suddenly, one day, more than 1 billion value traded. So, ito yung indicator na basura siya.
So instead of basura, dahil medyo harsh ang term, can we agree that we will instead call them speculative stocks?
Yeah.
I agree, Tito.
Yeah, Tito Bry.
So, what do you think? Is it too late to participate in highly speculative stocks? What do you think, RJ?
In terms of time frame, if they're going to trade it with the daily chart, I think it's quite late kasi extended na yung mga rallies. So unless it would go into a duration, then and you can find a better entry, then that would be the right time. But if you're going to trade it intraday only, I think you can still make money.
So, the season still have the legs because meron mga holidays na coming. So, meron mga short-term tradings like this coming Holy Week. Medyo risk off yung mga tao sa big caps because hindi natin alam kung may sudden na mangyayari for US. So, maging active pa rin itong mga speculative stocks.
Recently, we took a survey from our Caylum alumni, and now we will enumerate the top 5 most popular current highly speculative stocks today. So from our list, we have MRC, CEI, Now, Poppy, and PXP. Give me your recommendations. First, MRC, RJ.
MRC, for me it's still, I guess, a buy. Kasi in terms of the range sa magnitude, nasa taas pa siya and still above 10 EMA. So my bias is still for the upside.
For me, MRC still in play. So I think buy on dips.
Okay, second stock, CEI.
Personally, ayoko kasi may malaki siyang tail nung first surge niya. Tapos hindi pa siya nako-cover. So I think may overhang of sellers. So I would look at other stocks instead.
JP, ka naman.
Still trending. Wait for an uptick for pullback.
For pullback setup.
Yes.
Okay. Third stock natin, yung Now. Paborito ng lahat, Now.
Ayun now, still in play pa rin siya. Tapos yung nag-hold siya at siguro mga 25% of the range. So yung bias ko is still for the long side. Pero wala pang entry.
Coming from a big magnitude, so we expect maybe longer duration. So the result of the third telco is around May, so maybe should wait around 4 weeks.
How about Poppy, RJ? This is a stock hindi ko rin alam to eh.
Well, it's still trending, but I don't prefer this over the other stocks because the value traded is like less than 20 million. I mean, if you compare it with MRC, it's more than 100 million. So I think those are the stocks that are really in play.
How about you, JP?
For Poppy, no comment. Please ask our alumni, Mr. Benter Mulo. He is the expert for Poppy.
Oh, okay. Sige. And our last stock, PXP.
For PXP, the same with MRC and now. It's holding at the higher range of its magnitude. So as long as it's holding at least 25% from the high, then I think it's still okay. But there's no entry. Personally, I would buy this on a breakout to be more conservative.
Yeah, for PXP, the ranges are too big. I think you just better wait for the quieting down. But if you want to participate, this is good for intraday trading.
Good for intraday trading because
Because of the range.
of the ranges.
Yes.
Okay. Question, do you have targets with all of these speculative stocks? Or bahala na, ganyan?
If there's a left side, I would use that as my target price. But if it's an all-time high, I would use Fibonacci extension, or if I'm really ahead, then I would just trail it with 5 or 10 EMA.
What do you mean by if there's a left side?
Left side if there's resistance.
Ikaw, JP, may target ka ba sa mga basura natin?
Normally, there's no target for me, but important is getting money off the table. So, better to sell half, or else pag dumating yung time na mabuhusan, so you already get some money. So, important yung profit taking ng half. And then the other half, you can use for technicals.
So you're saying, pag umandar na yung stock, pagka medyo substantial na yung return, sell half ka na?
Yes. Normally like second day or third day. So depends on the price action pa rin.
So pump and dump is common with these kinds of stocks, meaning I think our chairman has been talking about pump and dump with these speculative stocks. Yung tutulak nila as they push as high, then they sell to the public, yung dump portion. Can you give an advice to help them to not experience the zero-sum game, meaning trade nila 10 basura, at the end of the day, talo pa sila?
Kasi speculative stocks siya. So it really boils down to risk management. Yung advice ko lang is, wag mo na lang ibomba yung stock.
Ano yung bomba?
I guess yung bomba is yung position mo is sobrang oversized. So I guess looking at 50% or more of your portfolio. Tapos yung mindset mo, usually yung mindset ng mga tao kaya sila nag-oversize is gusto lang maka-jackpot. Parang one trade lang, tapos sobrang lang yung nakikita nila.
So hindi pwedeng jackpot mentality sa mga highly speculative stocks na ibig mong sabihin?
Oo, kasi if hindi mo, kasi technically wala ka namang alam unless insider ka. So hindi mo alam if ano yung totoong may speculation or ano yung nakikisabay lang. So if mali yung binomba mo, tapos iba yung makyat, wala, talo ka na agad.
So pwede kang makachamba kung tama ka at pwede ka ring tinatawag nilang masunog kapag nagkamali ka.
Yeah.
I agree with RJ with the risk management. So I think so focus on sizing. For example, yung size mo on NOW or on PXP or on MRC on CEI, so yung size mo will be different depending on the range, depending on the fluctuation, depending on the daily moves. So really hindi siya pare-parehas yung sizing mo. Like hindi mo pwedeng sabihin 20% sa NOW or 20% if MRCs, because yung daily fluctuation niya is magkakaiba So depende sa galaw ng stock. So yun din yung magiging adjustment mo ng sizing mo.
If I may add, I remember the chairman telling us about if you're trading, let's say, if you're trading highly speculative stocks and you trade one, bobombahin mo yung isa, yung pangalawa bobombahin mo, yung pang-sampu mo, pwede kang magkamali. Na pwede kang maging tama on the first 9 bomba mo sa highly speculative stocks. Pero sa dulo, pag hindi ka maingat, pwedeng maubos sa lahat ng kinita mo dun sa first 9.
Actually, baka sa third pa lang
Sa third pa lang, ubos ka na. Posible. So the biggest question of all, should you be trading highly speculative stocks? RJ?
Okay, of course, you have to know, or you have to at least learn how to trade them. Kasi in my example, if you're trading full time, if you'll only rely on big caps and small caps to make money, you will not make money consistently, because there are certain months that these stocks will not move. So when these stocks will not advance, then your chance for making money is with the basura or the informed speculative stocks.
JP?
I do trade the big caps, second liner. I also do trade the these highly speculative stocks. If there's a setup, so I do trade the setups. But yung market kasi is yung binibigay niya at this time is more on this highly speculative stocks. So we have to participate on kung ano yung binibigay ng market.
Kumbaga ang sinasabi mo may season sa stock market. Minsan may basura season, may season para sa mga big caps, diba?
Yes. So basta may setup naman, so we trade the setups
Alright, before we go, this is a warning to everyone. These are all high-risk trades. If you cannot afford it, then do not trade highly speculative stocks. You can make a lot of money, but you can also lose a lot of money. So that's it for our Basura episode. Thank you, JP and RJ.
Bye, fans.
Welcome.
Miss you, Edmund.
Miss you, Edmund. Edmund-san. We can't wait for Edmund-san to come back home. Okay, see you guys next week. Bye.